Buddhism, find inner peace today. Welcome back. Today we're diving into the timeless philosophy of Buddhism. Buddhism has some incredibly practical and insightful teachings that can truly transform the way you live your life. So, what exactly is Buddhism? Well, Buddhism is a spiritual and philosophical tradition that originated in ancient India around the 6th century BCE. It was founded by Siddhartha Gautama, who is commonly known as the Buddha, which means the awakened one. Think of Buddhism as a guide to understanding the mind, overcoming suffering, and achieving a state of lasting peace and happiness. At its core, Buddhism is about understanding the nature of our minds and the world around us. It teaches that life is filled with suffering, but this suffering can be overcome by understanding its causes and following a path of ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. This journey is often summarized in the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. The first of the Four Noble Truths is the truth of suffering, or dukkha. The Buddha taught that suffering is an inherent part of life. Everything from the obvious pains of illness and loss to the subtle dissatisfaction we feel even when things are going well. This might sound a bit pessimistic, but it's actually a very realistic view of life. The second truth is the cause of suffering, which is tanha, or craving. The Buddha explained that our suffering arises from our constant desire for things to be different from how they are. We crave pleasure, material goods, and even immortality. But these desires can never be fully satisfied and lead to a perpetual cycle of dissatisfaction. The third truth is the end of suffering, or nirvana. The Buddha taught that it is possible to end this cycle of suffering by eliminating our cravings and attachments. Nirvana is not some far-off mystical place. It's a state of mind that can be achieved here and now, characterized by profound peace and freedom. The fourth truth is the path to the end of suffering, which is outlined in the Eightfold Path. This path is essentially a practical guide to ethical living, mental cultivation, and wisdom. One of the most important concepts in Buddhism is impermanence, or the idea that all things are constantly changing. Nothing is fixed, and everything is in a state of flux. This can be a difficult concept to grasp, but it's also incredibly liberating. By accepting impermanence, we can learn to let go of our attachments and live more fully in the present moment. Another key idea in Buddhism is non-self, or the belief that there is no permanent, unchanging self. What we think of as the self is actually just a collection of changing physical and mental processes. This doesn't mean that we don't exist, but that we are not as solid and unchanging as we might think. This insight can help us to let go of our egos and see ourselves as interconnected with all of life. Buddhism also emphasizes the practice of mindfulness, which is the ability to be fully present and aware in each moment. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions and learn to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and compassion. So, why should you care about Buddhism? Well, in a world filled with stress and uncertainty, Buddhism offers practical tools for finding peace and contentment. It teaches us to live ethically, to cultivate a calm and focused mind, and to see things as they really are. By applying these teachings in our daily lives, we can experience a profound transformation in the way we think, feel, and relate to the world around us. I hope this quick dive into Buddhism has sparked your interest. It's not just an ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for living a more mindful, compassionate, and joyful life. If you want to learn more, check out works like the Dhammapada or the teachings of contemporary Buddhist teachers like Thich Nhat Hanh and the Dalai Lama. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay mindful, stay compassionate, and I'll see you in the next video.